Hey guys, welcome. This is GG Your Face, and I'm going to be talking about a game between IdrA and Ryan. IdrA will be playing as the blue Zerg on the left-hand side, and Ryan is going to be playing as the red Protoss on the right-hand side. As this game is getting started, I want to mention to you guys briefly, there is going to be a lot of Black Friday sales, and it has already begun. The season of buying games has started. If you check the IGN.com network, the website does show a lot of suggestions for really good games. I did mention a couple of them, so you should check it out. I believe there is a couple of free demos floating around out there for the PC versions of a lot of the games, and also for the PS3 and the Xbox 360 if you have those. So if you haven't seen IGN's buyer's guide and other stuff, you should definitely check it out, as the holiday season is approaching, and there is a current Black Friday deal on Amazon.com. I believe it is on their website somewhere. It allows you to buy 3 games for the price of 2. So if you have a couple of buddies who are thinking about getting into StarCraft 2, I think this is the time, because StarCraft 2 is one of those options. Both players are pumping drones and probes at the moment. Not too much going on, as this one probe is going to be coming inside the base of IdrA to see exactly what IdrA is doing. And I highly suggest buying the StarCraft 2 at a discount, because that is a heck of a deal. I did get StarCraft 2 at launch, but it's money well spent. And at 14, it looks like IdrA is going to come outside and make a hatchery. This probe is desperately trying to catch up to that drone. At the same time, he is putting down a gateway as well as an assimilator inside his base. It looks like at 14, both pretty much went down simultaneously. So Ryan has delayed his gateway slightly. Most Protoss players do put it down around 12ish, but this map has a really long rush distance, and he is starting to wall off at the top of his ramp, and this one probe is running around putting down some pylons. Having pylons around the edge of your base is always a good idea, and the spawning pool recently gone down for IdrA as well at 14. Once again, he made a drone before putting down that spawning pool. As I was saying, pylons are a really good idea around the edge of the map, because it does allow you vision of it, but you don't really want to put it right at the edge, because you want your units to have space to run around to chase those mutalisks or air harassment. That's why you don't want to put it at the very tippy edge of the map. One extractor is going down for IdrA at the moment. Both players not making too many attacking units. If we take a look at the units, 18 probes and 16 drones at the moment, all workers, all collectors, and all harvesters. The cybernetics core has gone down for Ryan, as he's working only with 1 gas. IdrA has not really scouted Ryan all that much. He does have an overlord at this position. He does see the opening, I believe, the front. Yes, he does. And he's just transferring some workers at the moment. 2 queens being simultaneously produced from both hatcheries, as this game is approaching the end of the early stage. 1 zealot is being produced. A couple of zerglings are also being produced at pretty much the same exact time. If we take a look at the army size, 26 to 24, very close, as both these players are waiting for the other player to make a mistake or fall off the face of the earth somehow. In any event, IdrA is moving out his overlord, and this probe is not, I was going to say the probe was not within the vision, as the zergling is going to stop. Oh, Ryan with a little misclick there, I think. Does get surrounded by those zerglings, and I don't believe the stalker is going to be able to take that overlord down. And metabolic boost is currently being researched along with the warp gate technology for IdrA. IdrA is running across, for Ryan. IdrA is running across the map, and this one stalker is checking the edges of his base for any overlords that may have not left the building just yet. Couple of zerglings running up to the ramp. We do see 1, 2, 3 gates, and IdrA is waiting outside. And this pair of zerglings will give him vision of the region slightly outside. Will let him know if his opponent has expanded or is going to attack. This is a very good positioning for it. A couple of gateways. There is 2 pylons powering everything. That might not be the best of choice, but 1 zergling does go down. The second zergling is running for his life. A couple of more zerglings are being produced at the moment, because it does look like Ryan does want to attack. But Ryan does fall back a little bit, and he's going to grab his own expansion. That little fake push by Ryan has forced IdrA to make a couple more zerglings than he wanted to. He does have a couple of zerglings on the way. That is a little bit unnecessary. Metabolic boost is about to be complete, and he's getting his 3rd as well as his 4th gas, whereas the Protoss player is just beginning his Nexus at his natural expansion. Couple of units in the front. Take a look at the army size right now, 40 to 44. The income pretty much dead even at the moment, even though IdrA has a lot more harvesters. She should have a slight income advantage. There it is, pretty soon. Spire has gone down inside the base, And if we take a look, there is a spire over there, a couple of Zerglings, one drone running across, placing down 2 spine crawlers. And this one Zergling should probably run away, and he will run away. A couple of more units being warped in at the edge from this pylon here. The Protoss player, Ryan, is marching close. If we take a look at the armor size, around 49 to 49, very, very close. Some of the creep tumors are being spread, but that creep tumor will be shot. Ooh, a couple more seconds, he would have made it. And some of these Zerglings need to come out and defend these 2 unfinished spine crawlers. Zerglings threatening to attack. Ooh, do take down 1 probe on the side. Very, very nice control there from IdrA. Trying to get a surround on these units, not able to get a great surround. A force field going down in the middle. I'm not sure what that force field actually did. I think that was a little bit of a panic force field. Couple of overlords being produced, additional probes, and ooh, we see double Stargate inside the base of Ryan. Ryan and his trickery is not going to go with the Stargate units, and I don't believe IdrA sees this. He does not see the Stargates nor the gateways. He only sees the initial cyber core and the initial gateway. A couple of Zerglings working on the destructible rocks in the middle of the map as the spire is complete, and he can now build Mutalisks, and we do see that he is queuing up 7 Mutalisks right away using all of his minerals and gas. We see both these numbers are below 100, and he is still working on the set of destructible rocks. In the meantime, inside the base of Ryan, he is moving some of these probes, and he's now just beginning his 3rd and 4th gas. We do see a deficit in terms of gas for Ryan, as he does not have those probes on it at the moment. If we take a look at the armor size, 65 to 72 in favor of IdrA. He does have a couple of Mutalisks, and with these Mutalisks, he should be able to harass. I think he might even be able to take out 1 or both these pylons. If he's able to take out both these pylons, then Ryan would be in huge doo-doo. And the Mutalisks are coming in, they're reading my mind, they're hitting these pylons, and 1 pylon is going to go down. The Stalkers and the Sentries are a little bit in the back, they have to go around a long way. He might be able to take this down. I think if I were IdrA, I would sacrifice these Mutalisks and try to take this last one down. Ooh, he does just run away, as there are Phoenix. Phoenix do really, really good damage versus light, and Mutalisks are light, so they do double damage than they would normally to air units. In the meantime, Ryan is supply blocked. If you take a look at the army count, 88 to 72 in favor of IdrA. A couple of Phoenix flying around. We'll be able to probably pick off that Overlord, or maybe not. Mutalisk doesn't really want to engage, because Mutalisk can't really pick fights with Phoenixes, because Phoenixes can fly much quicker, and they also do more damage to the Mutalisk. But I mean, there are so many Mutalisks there, so he could sort of pick a fight if he wants to. A couple of more Mutalisks are being spawned, a couple of more Phoenixes on the way, chrono boosted by Ryan at the moment. Income pretty much about dead even, and there's 2 Corruptors coming out. These Corruptors are not light units, so they will not take the 10 damage from Ryan's air units, but the Corruptors are getting shot at by the Stalkers, and the Corruptors can't really shoot the Stalkers. That is an interesting choice by IdrA, as we do see both players are getting upgrade. Flyer attack is almost complete, whereas the +1 attack is not being chrono boosted, whereas the Phoenixes are. And so we will see IdrA will have a slight advantage. He's also grabbing the gold expansion at the same time. Very, very bold move there. And this Overlord will die, but I don't believe IdrA is supply block. He does have a couple of extra Overlords hopping around the map. His +2 weapons upgrade for the air is currently being researched by IdrA. Additional Phoenixes being built, and there's still 3 Corruptors. I was going to say 2 Corruptors. These Corruptors are so out of place. And we do see a group of 6 Phoenixes coming across the map. The Mutalisks are out of position. They're in the middle of the map, and they might come here and pick off 1 Overlord. 1 Overlord is going to go down. These Mutalisks are moving, trying to counter the Phoenixes in the back. Both players are making a lot of flying units, not too many ground units. 2 additional gateways are going to be coming online. Maybe making a lot of Stalkers would be a great idea, I think, as he is going to finish the +1 attack relatively soon. The +2 attack is still on the way. A lot of Stalkers inside the base of Ryan. He does not have that many Zealots. He really needs a couple of Zealots to deal with those Zerglings, but he does have 7 Zealots, it looks like, somewhere on the map. These Phoenixes flying around the map. There is not that many Mutalisks over here. He might be able to take this down. He does take down 1 Mutalisk, 2 Mutalisks, and he's going to work on these Overlords, and these Phoenixes are very, very troublesome for IdrA, as his units are not as quick as these Phoenixes, and the Phoenixes might be able to get away, and they will get away. The double Stargate Phoenixes is starting to pay dividends for Ryan, as he's been able to successfully harass, taking down 100 resources worth of units, whereas IdrA only managed to take down 350, and he's going to try to deny this expansion by Ryan. Ryan should probably cancel this pylon along with this Nexus. The Nexus is very low on HP. He really needs to cancel it out. It's down to 125, it looks like. He does cancel it, last minute, a couple of additional stalkers being warped in, and we might see a battle between these two players. I think Ryan needs to make a stand because he does have a substantial army. Both players very, very close, 145 to 130. Ryan is a little bit supply blocked, and we might see a huge engagement here. There's a lot of stalkers in the back getting within range of Mulus. A lot of force fields go down, but actually blocking his own stalkers. Time stalking coming to shoot the Mulus, and he needs more Zerglings to fight these stalkers. He really needs those stalkers to be more spread apart. Units lost tab showing a slight lead in terms of resources for Ryan. I believe they're gonna go to the gold expansion. IdrA actually has a lot more workers than he has fighting units, and we might see a huge battle over here as he's gonna try to pick off this. Spine crawler is gonna go down. The queen is gonna come over and probably die. And the queen is going to go down very quickly. We see a huge battle. These Mulus are dropping like flies. There's a tremendous amount of focus firing from Ryan. Ryan is able to keep a lot of his Phoenix alive because they're very, very quick. And he's actually using these Phoenixes not so much to attack, but just as cannon fodder. A lot of the Mulus have gone down. Not so many Stalkers have gone down. And wow, this is a huge battle for Ryan. He's able to micro those Phoenixes very well, and IdrA leaves the game. Oh man, that was great micro by Ryan. Hope you guys enjoy that. Wow, that is 4 bases for IdrA. Very, very greedy, I think. In any event, this is ZvP. Hope you guys enjoy that. If you like what you see, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next game.